All right, we are on to part 3 of practice task 6 using the graphing calculator. If Jack wants to be running 42 kilometers as soon as possible, which training program gets him there the fastest? Okay, so we've got program 1, and remember we've got a first term of 4, common difference of 2, and this 42, that's a term in the sequence. Which term? I don't know yet. That's what I need to find out. It's the term that gets him running 42 kilometers in a week. So, should we use our graphing calculator to solve this? We've got an unknown of n, and we've got 3 other knowns. So, let's go to the calculator. Now you got to scroll down from the basic setting. We go to equation solver and hit the blue key, execute. That's going to give us 3 types of solvers. We want the F3 for just a basic equation solver. There we go. It's ready for us to enter the equation. And we are looking for, well, we've got the general term, and we want the n. So we're going to use this first one right here, arithmetic general term. So I'm going to put that into my graphing calculator. So let's call that t. So we got t equals, and then I've got a plus d, and that's times n minus 1. N minus 1. Okay, there I got it. Hit execute to save your equation. Okay, it wants to know what t is, and in this case, t is 42. And I hit execute to enter that. A, I got to change to 4, so type of 4, execute. D is 2, so that's good, so don't hit anything there. And then just scroll down to n, and then hit F6 to solve for n, given these 3 variables. So here we go. And I got n equals 20. Okay, so n equals 20. What does that mean in this context? Well, it means at week 20, he will get to 42 kilometers exactly. So that's program 1. Now that probably wouldn't have been too hard without the graphing calculator. But the next one, a little bit harder. So let's have a look at program 2. Remember we had an A of 5, and we have a common ratio of 1.16, and we've got a term of 42, and we have an unknown n. So we go to our graphing calculator, and if I hit exit, I can go back and delete this one by hitting F2, and then hit F1 for yes. Now we want our new equation, because this one is a term in the geometric sequence, not the arithmetic. So it's t equals, here we go, t equals, and it's a times r, and that r is raised to the power of n minus 1. So the power of is the third one over of the third one down. Looks like a little hat. And the power is n minus 1. I better put that in parentheses. N minus 1. And enter. Okay, so t equals 42. That's in there from the last time. So I'll leave that and scroll down. A is not 4, A is 5. R, the last time I did a geometric sequence, R was 1.16, so that's why that's still in here. And then N is what we want to solve for. So I'll scroll down to, oh, I got to enter my 5. Skip the R, it's right. And then the N is what we want to solve for. In program 1, it was 20. That's why there's a 20 here now. But if I hit solve, it will solve it for these 3 variables. So here we go, F6. Bam. And I got 15.3. So N equals 15.3. Well, what does that mean in this context? Well, it means that at week 15, he's going to be under 42 kilometers, isn't he? And at week 16, he's going to be over 42. He's going to have reached 42. So we've got to pick week 16, don't we? So if we want to answer this question, Jack wants to be running 42 kilometers as soon as possible. Which training program gets him there the fastest? All right, let's answer this. So to get to 42 kilometers, Jack should choose, well, which one gets him there quicker? Program 1 takes him 20 weeks to get there. And program 2, he'll be there in the 16th week. So he should choose program 2. In this case, if that's what he wants. Which takes, let's put all the information in our answer, which takes 16 weeks compared to 20 weeks for program 1. There, now we use the graphics calculator to solve that one. If we hadn't, we would have ended up with a something involving logarithms, which if you're not confident with, then the graphics calculator is a very sensible option. But in a future video, I definitely look forward to showing you some of the quadratic formula and logarithm work that's involved in solving these without the equation solver. So I hope to see you then, and take care of your 12.